Hello YouTube. I'm sorry I couldn't make this video sooner because when I made the first part for the Deer and Grey concert, we were running out of the door, and I'm sorry I don't look great. I got a haircut and it looks terrible. But I saw Deer and Grey live, and my God, it was absolutely amazing. It was unbelievable that I actually was able to see them. Just to start off, I got this. It's a hoodie. It says Deer and Grey across the front, and I love it. The opening act, well, first it was in Chicago's House of Blues, so it was very small. I was surprised that they would do a show in such a small venue because they sold out Nippon Budokan. But they didn't even sell out this small place. Not that I'm disappointed or anything, less people meant that it was an even closer experience. The opening act was Dagobah, and they're gonna hit it big. Definitely. I can already tell listening to them. They're absolutely amazing. And they're such great people. They were taking pictures with people down by the merchandise stand. And when Deer and Grey first came out, the first song they played was Obscure. The moment I heard the first chord to that, I started shaking. I shook my whole body. It was beautiful. Kyo was wearing this really long, I want to say kimono. It was all black, and he had this black shroud over his head, like this. It was pretty much draped over his face like this for the first 3 songs. And just so you know, if you're one of Dai's fangirls like me, he has his red hair back. Toshiya still looks like K-pop. He did that spin with his bass that he does during Obscure, and I thought he was going to lose his instrument. And that would have been terrible, because that's something you can't recover from. You can't recover from flinging your bass into the audience. I think Kyo would have punched him right then and there. I'm trying to remember what songs they played. They played Obscure, Dozing Green, the new version of Kasumi, Different Sense, Gaika name, I'm sorry, they have some longer names. They played Dead Tree, Blossoming Beelzebub, which I'm playing in the background. I wanted them... Never mind. I'm trying to think of all the ones they played. Kind of wish they had played Child Prey, that's one of my favorites. They didn't play Saku, which surprised me a little bit. They may or may not have played Clever Sleazoid. I was so into it. They played Reiketsu Nari Seba. They played Vinshuka, or Vinashuka. They Gaika Jinmoku ga Nemuru Koro. I couldn't remember it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that took so long. That shouldn't have taken so long. They played Hageshisa, which I think any Deer and Grey fan knows from just the word Hageshisa. I shouldn't have to say that whole thing. They played Rinkaku. They must have played some from The Unraveling, because there was some that I couldn't find the time to listen to the whole Unraveling. I feel bad for that because I love Deer and Grey so much. It was just beautiful. And we were so close to the stage. We weren't at the ground floor because it was kind of a mosh pit when Dagobah was out there. And I'm 5'5", barely 100 pounds, so I would have been crushed. But we were on the top balcony, and it was so close. Like, I would say from this wall here, right behind the computer, to this wall to the television. And this, I'm sure this is just me being a fangirl and having wishful thinking, but I was pretty much directly across from where Dai was standing. I swear I made eye contact with him once or twice, but of course being so shy, I kind of just, if I thought so, I just went back to, doing this and headbanging because I'm shy. I hope he thinks cute girls are, I hope he thinks being shy is cute. I was headbanging a lot, and I'm sorry, that was sexy. I was headbanging a lot. My neck still hurts a little bit, but I'm fine. That's an occupational hazard. That's something you just deal with now. But it was absolutely beautiful. And during when they were performing Blossoming Beelzebub, Kyo finally took off that shroud, and he faces back to the crowd, and there must have been a small camera on the microphone, because in the background you could see his face. He had on, like, negative contact lenses, and his face was painted like a skull. And I think he's such a beautiful person in his own right. But I think that that painting is just so, it expresses him so well. And it's his art. It's matching his outside with, you know what, I've stopped making sense. I really like how my makeup turned out, though. I think I looked really cool. That's how oh yeah, because you can see that great. That's how I wore my makeup. Yep, same person. I'm sorry this took so long to get up, but I just want anyone who thinks they might want to see De'Aaron Gray live, do it. You will not regret it. They are beautiful men. They perform greatly. You can really see what's in their minds and how they work. Thanks for watching. I can't go over the limit of the song.